Welcome to another escape route stream. How's it going? Hey, Sushi. Gonna be playing some more NieR today. Just because Sushi was so... Wow, look at the screen location. Let's fix that. Fix that. Down a bit more. Bit of a delay. There we go. That's better. Back a bit. Back and forth and forth. I'm playing NieR, Sushi, because you seemed so enthused yesterday. Don't rush it. I got some food here too. Sushi's like, streamer, why you no stream? And then as soon as I start streaming, welp, I gotta go. Thanks for sharing. Right, so... Contract for a contractor, that's right, titanium alloy. Mysterious switch. There was something marked on my map. It was a side quest. Kai, Roblox and more. Hello, brother. Hi, Kai. It's a side quest we activated, but I can't remember where it was and who it was for. Maybe my map will help. Client location. Lighthouse. Seafront. Okay. We accepted a quest in Seafront, didn't we? We can teleport there. I'll only be streaming about 2 hours again tonight. It turns out that I've received 4 extra hours at work tomorrow to do cleaning. I will be cleaning. Hopefully not the toilets. But you never know. So I can be in as a cleaner tomorrow. I get to choose my hours as well, so I'll be working in the morning. Ooh, something tasted fierce in that curry. Ugh. Whatever it is, it's stuck in my tooth. It tastes fucking foul. So it's not showing my client location on the map, so that's a good start. Right, client location above the weapon shop. Your ass is gonna explode with that curry. You know, from a glance, it looked like you typed, your ass is gonna explode with that cum. And I sure as hell wasn't going to approve that comment. However, I see that I misread it, and it actually says curry. But it really looks like cum if you squint your eyes. Here we go. Hey. My freeziers are selling like hotcakes. That's my wife and son. So a customer in facade that needs a freezier. Okay. It's not like a... Yeah, it's not like one where I can get hit. That's alright then. Or rather, it is one where I can get hit. I don't eat hot curry. This is just a tikka masala. I'm eating it cold. It was from like the deli counter in Sainsbury's, and of course you can You can heat that stuff up, but I just can't be bothered. It's too much work. Besides, I kind of like cold curry. I like cold curry, I like cold noodles. I like cold Chinese, I like cold pizza. I'm very weird. Just occurred to me that I could have fucking teleported to the desert. Didn't have to run all the way back here. Well, I'll teleport to the desert from here. I keep forgetting I've got fast travel. Wrecked. No, not really. It doesn't waste too much time. Besides, I'm 100%ing NieR. You know, I'm aware that it's going to take like 50 hours to do.
Say, do you remember that man? It was the one who came to meet his lover at the Eyrie.
Oh yeah, that was him, wasn't it?
Oh, neat! When did that happen? It sounds kind of romantic.
It didn't work out.
Yeah, his lover died. She turned into a shade. And we killed that shade. Pretty good, actually. Felt great. Got to murder a bitch. Wait, was that shade that person who fought her grandma or something? What shade? No, this is the girl who fought grandma with me. I like how her eyeballs are staring down, like she's staring at the player, staring at her underwear. Like, I know what you did. Right, so it was the material shop I needed to deliver this to. Stop zooming in on her underwear. Oh, do you want me to fire up, like, XNA Lara? Because I've got all this game's 3D models. I could zoom in further than the in-game camera could ever go. I'm just saying. How do you think I make all those brilliant thumbnails? I have all the in-game models. What kind of NieR fan would I be if I didn't have all the in-game models, all the in-game music tracks, like everything ripped from the game? I'm obsessed with this game.
Hey.
Wow. I can't believe she's become a shade.
How terrifyingly cruel.
Should we tell him that his lover's a shade now?
I think that's a bad idea.
I agree, it is a bad idea. Also, didn't we already tell him that his lover was a shade? I'm pretty sure we already knew that. Curry demolished. I'm still fucking hungry. Tough shit. So I guess we go back to tell the guy that we delivered the flower? Return to the man to collect your reward. Okay. Speaking of coffee, as Nightbot brought that up, I got this great idea. Hey, Kenko, if you're watching, the creators of the Kenko Rich and the Kenko Smooth, what about a coffee jar that combines Kenko Rich with Kenko Smooth? Hey, if you attack my bots, you're attacking me, because my bots are an extension of myself. So if you attack Nightbot, you're attacking me. Bruh. Don't go attacking me, bruh. So Kenko, you got Kenko Rich, you got Kenko Smooth. Hear me out. Kenko Rich and Smooth. Put the rich coffee with the smooth coffee together in the one jar. Kenko Rich and Smooth. Right? Advertisement. Guy sitting at the table, breakfast table, he's like, oh, and then there's the jar of Kenko Rich and Smooth, and he turns the lid off, and like fireworks shoot out of the jar, and there's these two rappers who are basically like genies coming out of the jar of coffee. It's like, yo, I'm rich, and the other one's like, and I'm smooth. It's like, yo, we're Kenko Rich and Smooth, and then they start doing a rap number. And the guy who opens the jar of coffee starts like dancing around his kitchen. Like, Kenko, you can have that idea for free. Just give me a lifetime supply of Kenko Rich and Smooth. Trust me, you'd sell a whole bunch of coffee. In other news, Kenko stocks plummet. Mention his lover. I feel he had a right to know. Hopefully I did the right thing. Haha. NieR Freesia. NieR 360 Freesia. NieR side quest guide. Good old wishing Tikal will help. That girl's a fucking lifesaver, seriously. Freesia. Seafront, man on roof above, and there's a man in a weapon shop. And return to the client. Okay, so it doesn't actually matter whether I tell him about his old lover or not. That's fine. Good, good. I felt he had a right to know. I mean, he did love that woman. So I guess I'll have a look, see if there's any more quests I can activate right now. I can teleport back to town. What am I doing? I don't have to run back to town. There's a teleport feature. I unlocked fast travel. To the village. I'll shoot Nightbot. Nah, why would I do that? Yeah, damn straight. You shoot Nightbot, you shoot me. Alright, Nightbot's an extension of myself. I tell Nightbot what to say. Nightbot does the things I forget to, which is plug my Discord and plug my Patreon. Nightbot does that for me. One every 20 minutes, the other every 15 minutes. I think the Discord is 15. I think the Patreon is 20. Nightbot is a side quest of ERB. Technically?
Well, I'm counting on you.
Technically? Doesn't look like I have any work for you right now. Okay. Cool. Then that means I'm good for side quests. I got 2 active ones. Mysterious Switch and Titanium Alloy. I guess I've just got to go to the junk heap like 1,000 times. The camera's not super intelligent in this game, but it gets the job done. So I guess junk heap a few times. Backies! Welcome Backies, Sushi Sunshine 2000. The man, the myth, the legend. Let's go fight some robots. Again. So what did you have for tea, Sushi Sunshine 2000? What was food? What was victuals? What wholesome meal did thou consume? Ha ha ha! I want to get the boar out of bounds. I want to get the boar out of bounds. Maybe there's got to be like a lip somewhere that I can like get him into. Nah. You can't get the boar out of bounds. Oh, what a shame. 2 toasted sandwiches, but I only ate one of them because I was full and had Chinese for lunch. Chinese for lunch? My local Chinese only cooks from the evening, so it would be impossible for me to have Chinese for lunch unless I went to the Cafe de China, which is pretty fucking good, actually. But I haven't been there, like, in forever. Well, you can get some Chinese food in Chom, but, Chom's more of a buffet kind of thing. My family's really keen on Chom, but they very rarely go to Cafe de China. I really try to push for it, but we never go, and we barely ever go to Waggers either. It's really disappointing, because I like to go those places. Went to a cafe! Chinese cafe. Wow! We got one in Canterbury. It's called the Cafe de China. It's an all-you-can-eat, but you have to finish everything you order. That's the catch. Titanium alloy, I would, but anything that requires titanium alloy to level up, I need titanium alloy for a side quest right now. Kusanagi. Broken battery, I need... Do I need for a side quest? No, no, I don't. Okay, silver ore broken antenna. Phoenix dagger. Silver ore giant egg. Beast Lord. But I can't do any that require the titanium alloy. Because titanium alloy I have to get as a drop, and it's rare. Balls made from chicken, covered in batter. Sweet and sour chicken balls. Now you see the chicken balls I would probably just like without the sauce. I get pork dumplings from my local Chinese, and they come with a little tub of vinegar for you to dip them in, and they are so good. Basically, bite the end off the pork dumpling, then dip it in the vinegar and let like the insides of the pork dumpling soak up the vinegar, and then eat the pork dumpling. Oh, it's so good. I know I'm here gushing over food, but man, it's so fucking good. kainYé. 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 I've killed her! Oh, she's alright. kainYé with the teriyaki boys. You know what? That is a Photoshop waiting to happen. Okay, the thumbnail I've got for this stream, for future reference right now, is a thumbnail of NieR and Emil, and it says Gestalt Mountain in the font of Brokeback Mountain, which is Helvetica New, by the way, for anybody who's curious. But screw it. When the VOD goes up for this, it's going to be a thumbnail with kainYé photoshopped onto Kanye West, and it's going to say kainYé West. NieRsus. I'm absolutely gonna do it. kainYé West. Oh yes. I would listen to a kainYé West album. I'm just thinking of this glorious, glorious Photoshop. I could create just like a rapper pose, and then attach that to the kainYé character model. Photoshop on some gold chains and a $sign. ERB, just out of curiosity, do you like the Wu-Tang Clan? I like what I've heard. By the Wu-Tang Clan. I've listened to the 36 Chambers before, and I'm familiar with Gravel Pit. Would you stream Wu-Tang Taste the Pain on PS1? I have considered it in the past. I have considered it. I have considered Taste the Pain. If I did, I would want to have the Wu-Tang controller for added immersion. Wu-Tang are weird. Like, not musically. I mean, like, their social media presence is weird. Wu-Tang on Twitter, I think it was Twitter, or it might have been on their website, were, like, posting photos of where their fans had shaved their pubes into the shape of the Wu-Tang symbol. And I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you people? If you had the money, would you buy their album Once Upon a Time in Shaolin? No! No, I would not. And do you know why I would not buy Once Upon a Time in Shaolin? Because there is a rule. When you purchase the album, you're not allowed to distribute or copy it. If I bought that album, the first thing I would do is rip it online in FLAC format for the world to enjoy. So they wouldn't let me buy that album, even if I had the money. Because I would just be uploading their album for the world to listen to. Can I do this bit? Fuck is it? The person who previously owned the album streamed it. I very much doubt that's true. Can you get me like a VOD of this? Because if they streamed it, then that means it's out there. The internet never forgets. I doubt that what you said is true. By all means, prove me wrong. I'd certainly like to hear it. But I have no reason to believe that any rip of that album is real. First thing I'd do is rip the album and stick it on. There are videos that claim to have songs on the Once Upon a Time in Shaolin album. Well, that's the thing. Anything on the internet can claim to be something else. This was a discussion topic that came up last night with the talk of the P2P era and how you just had to believe the file names of what you were downloading to be true. To be what they actually said they were, which they very rarely fucking were. I wouldn't believe for a second some shitty little video on the internet telling me that they have a song from that album. Why does titanium alloy have to be such a rare drop? You know, there is a NieR save file editor for the Xbox 360 and PS3 versions of the game. I'm above that. Exactly. There's a rule in place that only the owner of the album is allowed to listen to it. That's why I don't believe for a second that the owner of the album currently broadcasted it online. I don't believe that for a second. Because there's rules in place that say you're not allowed to. Why can't I get more stuff than the broken lens? Seriously. I thought Once Upon a Time in Shaolin was in the hands of Martin Shkreli, the asshole that raised the price of AIDS medication. I mean, that's what he's famous for. Being a horrible piece of shit. I thought he owned Once Upon a Time in Shaolin. Unless now someone like Elon Musk owns it. That it for robots in this room? I can only get titanium alloy from BPs. And you only get 3 of those per run of the dungeon. G'day, escape route. G'day, escape route. Welcome, Draven Debiru. Draven Debiru. Or Draven Deboru. I got nothing. How's it going? Item farming, item farming. Doot 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 skibidoo. Dented metal board. Spend way too much time in this dungeon. Dorebun Deberu. Deberu. Dorebun Deberu. Ah! God damn it. The item will despawn by the time I get there. Yeah. Damascus steel. Wu-Tang played one of the songs from Once Upon a Time in Shaolin. Yeah, but they could just say at a live performance, "Yo, this is a song from Once Upon a Time in Shaolin!" And the audience goes, "Whoa! The RZA, you're the best! Woo!" And then, you know, we wouldn't actually know if it's from that album or not, because nobody's heard the album. They could just be lying. But of course, that would mean our Lord and Saviour, the RZA, lying, and I don't think he would. If it's Japanese, I can help. Welcome, No Frame Help. It's a running gag that we try to say Draven's name in Japanese. With, varying levels of success. BP. It's gonna be faster just to slam him with the spear. It's so powerful. No more BPs. That's 1 titanium alloy. 10. Mysterious switch. How many run-throughs of the fucking dungeon is this gonna be? It's fine, I have to take that hit. Doreben debere. Seems a little bit off. You might have to change one of the characters there. Yeah, you could make a claim that it's something it isn't, and nobody would know that you're lying until they download the file. That was the P2P era. P2P named after the transfer protocol, peer-to-peer, which meant that you downloaded files directly from somebody else rather than from, say, an FTP or a website. You relied on the person you were downloading from telling the truth, which was very rarely the case. Yes, spread out across many people, which is essentially the beginning of BitTorrent technology. It's where the concept of BitTorrent came from. Yeah, I'd much rather be in the dark about the contents of Once Upon a Time in Shaolin. Like, it would ruin the magic to know what's on that album. That's another BP dead. Gotta do the dungeon a couple of times to get the titanium alloy. I'm gonna ask the phone. Oh, JonTron uploaded a video. Uh-oh. Right, so NieR 360 titanium alloy. Since the robots always drop items, there's no point in upgrading your words, but other people are saying your words make all the difference, so... Let's see. Item drop rate plus 12. Let's go with that. Because it might increase word drop as well. But seeing as robots always drop an item, it won't make much of a difference. So, one more big room and that's down this corridor. Then I have to play the dungeon again! Woo! Several parts are just big black block screens with text. Yep. It's Yoko Taro seeing what he could get away with. If left unchecked, Yoko Taro would be very dangerous. Door is broken. Well, what was the point in coming this way? Wu-Tang aren't the first musical artist to do this. To do what? To not release an album. I get bombs from. Give me a bomb! Yes, you! How about every video game at once? Yoko Taro is like, oh, you played video games. How cute. Have you played my video games? I actually have 99 stripped bolts. Amazing. How fucking worthless. Unless it's an FPS, yeah. It seems weird that there's no FPS in this game. Oh, thanks, Mr. Robot. Stop dropping stripped bolts if I can't carry them. Mate. I'm gonna have to sell like 80 of my stripped bolts. Jean-Michel Jarre, French musician, yes. Musique pour supermarché. Obviously, music for the supermarket. One copy made and the master tapes destroyed. Yeah, but that's Jean-Michel Jarre for you. It's a fucking hipster. Jean-Michel Jarre watches my streams and is like, oh, that hurts. I'm deeply offended. And I was Escape Route's biggest fan. Nah, who are we kidding? Famous people do watch my channel. What they do is they get a list of ideas they can steal from me. Strip bolts. I've got stripped bolts, thank you. They do stunts to get talked about, man. We're talking about them right now. That means the stunts were successful. Another BP! Oh, that's pretty cool. Wasn't expecting the game to spawn another one. Thank you. That's 2. Guess I've got to go through the dungeon again for more. Thank you, NieR, for having ridiculously low drops of things. Right. The quest in question. One more titanium alloy. Right, Masterless Lighthouse. Mysterious switch is just a drop from robots. I just got to keep killing robots until I get them. Oh, I don't think anybody would say not release an album because they're not proud of their work. I suppose there might be some jackass musician full of himself, but generally speaking, musicians wouldn't call something an album unless they were proud of it. I mean, from my experience, anyway. Well, I suppose maybe if they were forced into, say, a contract to make X many albums a year. Want to grab this stuff before it despawns, thank you. Thanking you. Hope you get to 3K soon. Thank you, I appreciate that. I'm almost at 2,100. Yo, I agree with you, Draven. That said, if it wasn't for the estate of Kurt Cobain, we wouldn't have You Know You're Right, and that's a really catchy song, so... I can definitely see both sides of the argument. I certainly don't agree with releasing a song once someone's dead just to cash in on their life. As if it's some shitty little lotto ticket. Speaking of shitty little lotto ticket, I still haven't checked that lotto ticket. I could be a millionaire. We're gonna check a lottery ticket live on stream. How's this? How's this for exciting, eh? We're gonna check a lottery ticket live on stream. This is where you get to watch a grown man weep. Time to watch a grown man weep because he didn't win. Not a winner. But really, did we expect anything? What would I have spent that money on? Well, 500 days ago, I would have spent it on energy drinks. It's not quite 500. How many days is it? How many days since I last drank an energy drink? Tell you, I was really jonesing for one today. 451 days. 451 days. I was really jonesing for one today. Like, real bad. It's alright, I drank a whole bunch of coffee instead. Still bad, but less so. Right, now we just gotta run through the dungeon again for more titanium alloy. This game really needs a place to buy it, but there isn't one. There isn't a place to buy it. It's certainly not black. I did drink one black coffee this morning. That's because we ran out of milk at work. That wasn't very pleasant, but, you know, the ends justify the means. The opposite. I drink black coffee, I start to feel really awful. Maybe it's about time I moved on to tea for a while. I need to drink more green teas and things anyway, but I was looking through the cupboard and almost all my specialist teas are out of date. By a considerable amount of time, holy shit. Some of them went out of date in January of this year. So, I wasn't even aware tea could go out of date, but there you go. With black coffee, I savor it. Savor every drop. You sound like Dale Cooper off Twin Peaks. Black coffee. Savor every drop. Buy yourself a treat every day. A piece of cherry pie. Nothing like a cup of hot black coffee and a slice of sweet cherry pie. You should watch Twin Peaks. It's really good. It's really good television. Savor every drop of our Tesco Classic Black Smudge coffee-like substance. It doesn't contain enough coffee for us to call it coffee. Well, at work at the moment we've got Kenko, and Kenko's pretty good. It's not Nescafé, but it's close. Pretty good coffee. Ham and maple syrup. Even the new season of Twin Peaks, my brother, a Twin Peaks fan who certainly would not lie to me, says that the third season is very good. So, I take his word for it. He wouldn't steer me wrong. He says the Showtime series is good. So, I have no reason to doubt him. So far, NieR works great. The system requirements are basically the same as the specs on the 360 itself. So pretty much any PC can run NieR as long as you've got a good amount of RAM and speed. Ooh, that's interesting. Okay, so... I might fuck around with NieR. I might play Operation Darkness. That would be an experience, wouldn't it? Operation Darkness. Ooh, that's a thought. Vietnamese coffee. So, if I were tracking down Vietnamese coffee in a UK supermarket, would there be a brand I'd be looking for, or is there? Do you have a name of the bean? Like, if the bean has a name... Well, even if there is a compatibility list and some games run better than others, I have no doubts that Operation Darkness will run well. Because it will be very low requirement. Strategy RPGs are a low requirement. I'm sure Operation Darkness will run well. Strategy RPGs don't really require a lot of power. Even if it's 3D models and there's a lot of them on screen, like... It's not like super duper ray tracing effects and RTX on and all that garbage. Typically, is it? Ginseng and chocolate in coffee? I must say, that sounds a little weird. Evaporated milk in the coffee. Oh, evaporated milk in coffee is gorgeous. Oh, but it's so bad for you. But it tastes so good. Yeah, evaporated milk or cream. Brown sugar in coffee. That's like the ultimate mix. The only thing missing is a little tiny bit of amaretto. Just a cap. Just a cap of amaretto. Damn, son. Y'all ever had amaretto and coffee? Bitch. Hanging. Oh, that's disappointing. I'll have a look at that compatibility list, because there's a few 360 games I wouldn't mind emulating. Operation Darkness is one. Let's see, what else for 360 would I want to emulate? Basically stuff I can't really play. Sneak King, I guess. I got the 10 titanium alloy. I could just fuck off out of here. But I know that titanium alloy is used in weapon leveling up, so I have to fucking go through this shit again. Oh. Oh, for fuck's sake. I thought I was going to be really clever and force, like, the thing to move faster by rolling. No. Lapsang Sushong. Offer you something to drink. Offer you tea and something to eat. Come in, what a pleasant surprise. Come in, my little friends. Come in. How thoughtful of me to offer you tea. Lapsang Sushong tea. Y'all are gonna be fucking confused, but okay. Robotnik tea song. Robotnik's tea party.
Historic announcement. I have decided to announce my retirement. What? Yes. In honor of my retirement, I offer you something to eat. Something to eat. I offer you tea. Something to eat. Come in. What a pleasant surprise. Come in, my little friend. Come in. I offer you tea. Thoughtful of me. Offer you tea. Yeah. Like Hedgehog. Sonic the Hedgehog. Hedgehog. Sonic the Hedgehog. You, Sonic. I think I love you, Sonic. Yeah. Yes. In honor of my love, I offer you something to eat. Something to eat. I offer you tea. Something to eat. Come in. What a pleasant surprise. Come in, my little friend. Come in. I offer you tea. Thoughtful of me. Offer you tea. Fum-fa. What about my absence? What about all my missiles? The hedgehog seems to be enjoying them. I'm going to personally see to it that Sonic has fun like the big cupcake. Yes. In honor of my cupcake, Hedgehog, I offer you something to eat. Something to eat. I offer you tea. Something to eat. Come in. What a pleasant surprise. Come in, my little...
My Lapsang Sushong tea. It's because of that one lyric. It's because of that one lyric, goddammit. Hedgehog Stew. No, I have not heard of Hedgehog Stew. That's a YTMV, right? YTPMV? Hedgehog Stew. Ooh, okay. Another YTPM.
The hedgehog's right outside my window. SSSSS squad. SSSSS team. this stupid button. Oh boy, I'm gonna make some hedgehog stew today. Huh? It's my greatest invention ever. Get that hedgehog, do as I say. Oh boy, I'm gonna make some hedgehog stew in the afternoon. If it's the last thing I do, I'm gonna get that blue cartoon. It may take me years to catch that horrible hedgehog. If I wasn't so happy, I'd retire my band. There's only one cure for a Robotnik.
Yeah?
Obliterating that hedgehog. What was I saying anyway? Tails, shut up! That's better. As I was saying. I'm gonna make some hedgehog stew. If it's the last thing I do, it's only a matter of time before my hedgehog stew. Now nothing can stop me from conquering Romeo's and lots of other stuff too. Oh boy, I'm gonna make some hedgehog stew today.
What?
It's my greatest gift idea. Get that damn hedgehog! Wait! Oh boy, I'm gonna make some hedgehog stew in the afternoon. If it's the last thing I do, I'm gonna get that blue baboon. Oh boy, I'm gonna make some hedgehog stew today. Huh? It's my greatest invention ever. Get that hedgehog, do as I say. Oh boy, I'm gonna make some hedgehog stew in the afternoon. If it's the last thing I do, I'm gonna get that blue cartoon. Would taste so much better with hedgehog in it.
That was fucking amazing! Subscribe, like, I'm gonna make some hedgehog stew in the afternoon! It is the afternoon that gets me every fucking time! Oh man. Why would you emulate the Xbox 360 version of the Simpsons arcade game when the main version is superior? Why would you emulate a game being emulated on a console? Why would you run a game in an emulator that's being emulated at brain melt. Brain melt. Brain melt. You betcha ass. I'll push this button. I said, I'll push this button. This stupid button. Oh, it's so good. Oh, it's in the style of all the old ones. It's beautiful. I love it. Hedgehog stew in the afternoon. Oh god, that's going on my regular playlist. If I was feeling particularly stupid, I might do a cover of that. Okay, here's the differences between the Xbox Live Arcade version and the main version. The main version, you have infinite credits. There we go. Thus, the main version is superior. Got some good spawns out of the robots, actually. Like, got a fuck ton of titanium alloy while the Hedgehog Stew song was on. But yeah, that song was as tight as my dick in the pussy. I don't want to know what you get up to with cats, thank you very much. The Bestial. There's a game I should stream. Kiss Psycho Circus. Would I stream it just as an excuse to sing Psycho Circus on loop for 10 hours? You're in the you're in the Psycho Circus, and I said, welcome to the show. I Teach Vader provided both the backing track and vocals as separate files. Ooh. I heard Kiss Psycho Circus is a bad game. The Dreamcast port, yes. Absolutely. The PC version, it's okay. It's typical of 3D shooters from that time. Don't expect Half-Life. You know? Because it's not Half-Life. But expect, like, Quake 2. It's like Quake 2. The original Unreal Tournament. You know, that sort of thing. It's not a masterpiece. But any first-person shooter where you can get a whip as a weapon is a good first-person shooter. Where am I supposed to hide Kiryu in Yakuza 0? Gonna take a break. What happened in the story? I'll see if I can try and remember. Whoa! That caught me by surprise. Layal TV has just subscribed. Thank you very much, Layal TV. Are you watching right now? Or is this from another upload that you're watching at the meantime? I just realized this game's OST has an Enya vibe to it. It has an everything great ever vibe to it. It's so good. That's alright, gonna take and work out and enjoy the stream. I want to gamble and play the flower cards. Fair enough. You're good at the flower cards. Right, I don't need to do any more grinding right now. Because I got the materials, so... Man milling about near the pigs. Man at the lighthouse. So... Seafront and village. I guess village first? And then go over to seafront from the village, fast travel? Yeah, that makes the most sense, doesn't it? Okay. Because there is the pathway down to the Lost Shrine, but I don't think I can drop down from here. Yeah, even though I could easily make that with a roll, the game won't let me drop down from here. Again, if I was developing this game, I would let players free roam. See that waterfall? I'd let a player get over there. But I'm not the developer. I'm not Yoko Taro. Fuck, I wish I was Yoko Taro. Learned to play in high school. Hanafuda. Ha ha na na foo foo da da. Now you're just being ridiculous. Fuck. I would never put any invisible walls in my game. I probably would be guilty of putting invisible walls in a game, but they would be so far out. Like, further than the player could ever get. But no, I get where you're coming from, absolutely. I went to uni with someone who thought the same. It's like, Final Fantasy 13 is great, but what the fuck's up with all these invisible walls? I'm like, I totally agree with you. When Final Fantasy 13-2 came out, he was like, 13-2 has less invisible walls, therefore it's better. And I'm like, I agree with you. At some point, I'll play those games. I have them all on Steam. It's just getting around to it. Like, do I play a new game, or do I play NieR, which I've already played countless times before, and just get 100% this time? NieR. Definitely NieR. NieR fire, we must save Yona. It's true that the heart will go on. To the lighthouse! It's so beautiful, isn't it? One of these days, I'll figure out the memory address for free look in this game, and then we can see all the things in the game close up. Oh. I just want to go over there. I just want to walk on that bridge. Oh, it's not fair.
Yo.
It's not fair. And guess what? No incomplete quests. No uncompletable quests. We're at 85% and they're all completed. Making some steady progress, yo. I guess I'll sell all that junk that I picked up. Any shop will do.
Hello?
Okay, so Damascus steel is probably used for weapons. I know giant egg is, sea turtle egg. Broken saw. Rule book, used coloring book. Thick dictionary, technical guide. Alloy, very valuable. Broken antenna. Bounty fertilizer, that's fine. Boron, these are plant related things, yeah. Sardines. Wolfang. Wolfang Fist! Put me... Painted metal board. Brick bolt. Severed cable. Okay. Invade attack! Welcome! ERB should definitely live stream that Wind Waker Ashley mod. I started watching the video at work because I had a little bit of free time on my break. And it still starts off the same as the original Wind Waker. Invents a little sister for Ashley that she doesn't actually have.
Hey!
Hey.
Remember when Dragon Ball was about martial arts? Then it became about Ki. And then it became about space. No, that's Dragon Ball Z. That's not Dragon Ball. And then Dragon Ball GT is like martial arts and space and Ki. I like GT. I have both volumes of GT on my shelf. One thing I miss is that the English language Funimation GT DVDs don't come with the American soundtrack. There's something about... Welcome to the Grand Tour! A brand new adventure begins! Another challenge for Goku and his friends! He's a Saiyan strong! But Pilaf made him a child again! Something, 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 something. You know the one. Step into the Grand Tour! Step into the Grand Tour! Dragon Ball GT! I missed that one. No work for me. I guess we've got to carry on with the story then. Okay, cool. Story developments, here we come. Well, in which case we got a letter from the brother. I'm your brother! I'm your brother! I'm your brother! So we need to read that, and then we know to go get our weapon. Oh, no, it's not from him. Important question, ERB. Will you bless your life and watch Gary Daniels be Kenshiro in a live-action movie with Sean Penn as Jaggy? Chris Penn as Jaggy. I will at some point, Johnny. I will watch it. Definitely. At some point. Only watch Dragon Ball. Who's this? I'll watch Fist of the North Star when I find it on DVD. It's fairly hard to get hold of. As per Rule 25,656, please consider this your official notice that the King of Facade has chosen to enter into a ceremony of matrimony. Please lodge all objections and/or congratulations through the official channel stated in Rule 38585. Sincerely, the Facade Royal Office of Marriage and other legally binding contracts and concerns. P.S. Hey guys, it's me, the King of Facade. Sorry this is all formal and stuff. Listen, I'm getting married and I really want you to come, so get over here. The King is getting married. Ah, it does this old book good to see a boy become a man. Vice? That's disgusting. It would be rude to miss the King's wedding. We haven't been to Facade in a while. We should pay them a visit. I was there like 10 minutes ago. The King is getting married? Oh, how wonderful! I wonder how long that's gonna last. I'm sure it's fine. They will have a lovely, happy, long-lasting marriage. What? Nothing. Nothing. It's on YouTube. Yes. But This is illegal, you know. Oh, how wonderful! The king's getting married! Until death do us part! Ah! It's fine. Wait! That's illegal! Shut up, NieR! Where I came from, this was perfectly normal behavior. You're a book. You're allowed to open and close yourself in public. Oh, boo-hoo, NieR. I could have fast traveled to the desert. Look! I'm not with it. Okay? Your mom, welcome! I've been working since like 8:30 this morning. Leave me alone. How's it going? How's it going? Not you leave me alone. You're welcome. Damn it. Hey, do you want to see a marriage ceremony get fucked up? You've come to the right place! Ho ho! I hope you like wolves! Or rather, I hope you don't like wolves, because they're all gonna die. It would be pretty difficult to watch. But we're gonna get ourselves a sealed verse. I have no idea what you're talking about, but if it's relevant, yes. So which mum is your mum? Your mum is your mum. Who else's mum would your mum be? They do make the yelping noise when you kill them, and that kind of tugs at the heart. Oh. You might want to close your tab then. You might not want to watch this. No, I'm sure you're fine. You're a big, strong man. You could take this. Draven's mum or Sushi mum? Your mum. The king's gonna get married, ooh, what a happy day. Nothing will go wrong. I'm singing a song of joy and happiness. Oh, yes. I think I can handle it, maybe. Bursts into tears. Ah! That's funny. There is no time for tears. Why, hello, King of Facade.
I hear your days of bachelorhood are coming to a close, King.
My deepest sympathies. I'm just kidding. You'll love married life.
Forgive my prying, but we are all eager to know the identity of your lucky bride.
No way.
Have we met?
It's Fyra!
Born to a fine example of womanhood. I'm sure you will make a splendid queen.
kainYé's gonna want to see this.
たつゆらそたさったら銀と尊敬して出たい釣りだったらラッキーうさいきろか
Pleased to make your acquaintance. Congratulations on your wedding.
たく
Have you played Resident Evil 2 since your last playthrough, ERB?
I'm sorry kainYé's not here, but
けことぐるなろ言ってして沢たいて土地よりせれやりさたちとって
What?
てすれ
How can we refuse?
Perhaps you could slip a few profanities into the ceremony so you feel more at home. Shut up, asshole. It was a serious question. The city runs on rules, not prejudice. Besides, the queen owes you her life. You're going to be fine. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I guess. Will you at least procure a new set of lingerie for the festivities? Some spring colors, perhaps? Keep talking, Vice. Some spring colors? Are you going to get naked, hussy? Hussy! Oh, can't sleep? Weddings are so exciting, I may not sleep for days. Hell, Emil. It sounds like you're the one getting hitched. Hehehe. Yeah, I know. I'd love to get hitched to you, NieR. What? Although I'd like to get married someday. I mean, if I can find a girl who doesn't mind what I look like. Yeah, so what was your wedding like? Did you have a huge feast where you made lots of toasts? Was there dancing, jesters, and barrels on unicycles? And it was a long time ago, Emil. Well, would you ever have another one? Like, with me? God damn it, Emil! I've got a weird boner right now, and it's your fault! Alright, that's enough weird questions, you Homo sapien. Go to sleep. I think it's an important question. Will ya bang me?
ゼルガーンと気腕し続いている。カエザムと来てとキゾとヤーズだ。トンシチ、イワイゾとタンサ、ルアインだ。
Finding light in the bad times is the mark of a true leader.
I couldn't have spoken better myself. Your people deserve a moment of rest and celebration.
My people? My people? I am offended!
And a man works better when he has something, or someone to fight for. Trust me, this is a subject I know well.
アルテルアッチ、サッタタ。
Bang, 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 do that thing. Of course. Emil wants the D.
How nice! A wedding! Flowers everywhere. Everyone's happy. It's great.
Yeah.
I'm kind of jealous. Aren't you kind of jealous, kainYé? Oh, come on.
Wolves! I see wolves! Nah, just playing with y'all. I don't see any wolves. You're fine. Wolf! No, nothing. I don't want to be the guy who cried, Wolf! It's cool.
さあ、照れるた、言うと。
You're right! The wolves are in my mind! Leave it to Lemmy! Happy, happy, love, love ceremony. Who let the dogs out? Who? Who let the dogs out? No! No!
That wolf is a shame.
I'm way too powerful. I got through that phase in like 2 seconds. Alright, I don't know, take care. See you, Naras. While Fira's dying, I'm gonna get a drink. Fira's dead. She spoke words! But she's dead. I played this game so many times. I am so jaded to Fira's death. Like, it means nothing to me now. Fira! Oof! Oof! Oh. Rip! Ripping pepperonis, Fira. Everyone go! Leave me with the body! First playthrough. Oh my god, why would they do this to me? 7th playthrough. She's dead. She's dead. Hurry up and die, Fira.
You cannot win.
Kick his ass. Meanwhile, we happen to be a person that doesn't mind meddling in the affairs of others. It will not be an easy fight. Pfft. Wait, do I play Koi Koi with Kiryu or Majima? Does it make a difference? Ah, the bed where the king and the queen didn't get a chance to copulate on the night of their marriage. Oh, fuck yeah, I'm ready. This fight is going to be piss poor with, like, the strength I'm at. My level and my weaponry. Yeah, this battle is going to be a fucking cinch.
Madness. The wolves who attacked were only a fraction of the pack. How will you fight them all?
All right, count us in.
We're not doing it for you, dumbass. It's for Fira.
kainYé, you can't speak to a king like that.
If this is indeed the plan, then let us make haste. We can ill afford another tragedy.
Ancient Overlord. I don't think it's very powerful, though. We've successfully domesticated the wolves, and now they make great footrests.
ゼルガン撃つと避けた。
これでサト・アルテルア・チンクルチーラス。
アルテルやトラーヤリアフィーヤ
チン。
フィーヤギ来たタトサダキラツヨーリュータダキツシリウストサ
ティン。
ヨーリワイトソフィーヤと伝った
The wolves are now corgis.
ティン。
なんだどうせ
ティン・トシケン。ユー、カイザムデク。なんだ。ルアミ。
スカー
あんだ。いえ、フィーヤ。ロテとやりかきクソできた。
She was a kind and gentle woman,
食いてえゲラ。
and we all were jealous of you.
ユラ・グラーデ。ペアとカイザムってカイザムとアイソー。フィーヤ・アイサムってフィーヤ・チレセキタとトラゼルガンってアンダーゼルガンヤーイズガッチクルソーカイザンゼスタルペア老体リスラ関係かけてしたすわれアルムーキエルトチギサンってきた
アルム
浮きわせんクユリエ
押して
キルタチエクグギリスアーガイカイザムより生き落ちずテクゴ
ユラ
カイザムチジストズイワクレタシより
A foolish king attracts a foolish people. Alright. Boss time.
クリゼルガンタチトクだ
Right. So I picked up Ancient Overlord. It's another weak weapon. Right. This fight, piss easy.
Appear to be targeting the king.
The downside is we don't get to, like, take anything from these wolves, because we just don't have time.
Seeks the king of Hussar.
You alright? You alright, Draven? Are you coping with all of this? With all these wines? Are you doing okay?
Above you. Stay on your guard.
The emus won. This is for Fira, after all. Yes. For Fira, not for any other reason. Oh!
トロワレキゼルガンセドとユとアキ月対地 ヒヤと
It's alright. All those noises the shades are making, the... Oh, it's going to be painful the second time through. When it tells us what they're saying. Oh, gotta be careful not to actually cry there. Rubbing my eyes. So I'm assuming this was meant to be an epic 10-minute battle, but you've gotten so OP that it's simple. Yeah, it's meant to be harder than that. She was placed into dental surgery, where she toiled without rest day after day.
I believe that young Fira was perfectly content with the life she had. Of course, does this not sound like what she would say to you? She was terribly proud of her king, and now you must do all that you can to honor her memory. Is that another infernal rule? Come.
Right, next story mission is the junk heap. You can do these pretty much in any order you like. I've been putting the junk heap off. Because out of all of them, it's the one that I'm actually saddened by. The one I find sad. So I've been putting it off. Like, Fira dying is meant to be sad. Does nothing for me. But BP the robot, I feel it right down in the cockles of my heart, mate. Let's go fuck up some robots. Well, actually, first things first, now that we've done the facade quest, it might have opened up some more side quests. Crazy how games do that. What, make you feel bad for robots, or open up side quests after doing, like, mundane tasks in the game. Man, I'm bushed! Yep, we got some more. Ooh, a whole bunch of new ones. Okay. A shade entombed. Facade's got a request. Apparently they need you to put the hurt on some bandits. Alright. Yeah, robot to cry over. Yeah. So sad. Well, I can get a teleport to the desert and then... If I were remastering this game, another thing I would do is, once you unlock the fast travel in part 2, just let you go on your map and select the place. Not go talk to the guy on the boat. I would let you fast travel to towns specifically. You know, just quality of life improvements. Hello.
Is that
Yeah. It's the girl who was almost killed by her lover.
There can be no reason for her to be wandering alone in the desert.
I'm sure there's a reason. Grown-ups always have reasons for stuff like that.
A bit of a simplistic analysis, but perhaps true nonetheless. I shall bear that in mind the next time something seemingly meaningless occurs.
Wonder why she's there, though. Maybe if I leave the area and come back, something will change. Oh, I forgot about these! Totally forgot about these. Totally forgot these even existed. Like the wizard shades. Fuck, it's been forever since I've seen one of them. Ah. Yeah, visually improved and major quality of life changes. Like, if Square turned around and said NieR Remastered and it's just the game re-released on modern systems and on PC, I'd be like, okay, fair enough. I'll take it. But, real talk, this game needs a full-on remake. From the ground up. Make a few changes to tie it in neater with Automata. Maybe a couple of Automata nods. Maybe some weapons from Automata. As, like, unlockables. What I want to know is, can I get the iron pipe in this game? Can't remember. I don't think I can. Let's have a look for NPCs that might offer me side quests. Where was the one... At the door. Okay. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum. 2, okay. Great number of people have gone missing in sandstorms. Yep, okay.
Ew.
A powerful shade in the temple. Ooh, interesting. Wonder if there's anything else available. I'm going to have a look around for more NPCs that might offer me quests. Because, you know, that's really important right now. Go pay respects at Fira's grave? Never! Hello, side quest. Right, Grimoire Vice. Have fun driving. Such a good username. Right. 2020. 2020 vision. Murals with metaphors. Alright. Anything else kicking about? Nothing here. Just taking a look on the lower level in case there's anybody who's going to offer me a side quest of any kind. Just before I leave, I don't want it to be like, hey, I got a job from someone in the facade. I want you to go there and give them a sponge bath. Like, I'd like to know beforehand. I'm gonna have to give someone a sponge bath, you know? No, nobody down here wants a sponge bath. Okay. I guess we'll go to the Baron Temple then, via the sandstorms.
What a headache.
What is?
We've not the time to worry about random bandits.
The temple is really important to the mass of people.
Then perhaps they should station some guards at the entrance.
There's probably a rule about that. Hell, they can't even go inside the place.
And thus, my headache.
Stop bitching and get moving.
Everybody in Facade seemed kind of depressed.
They were attacked by wolves, and their queen was dead.
Everyone in the city really loved Vera, didn't they?
Yeah.
We should help them if we can. They've earned that much.
You're right, kainYé.
Hey.
Alright, Sandstorm. I missed a lot and had to remind and look at what I missed. Well, did you miss the Queen getting slaughtered by the wolves? Vera. Vera lays dead. Oh no, the Queen is fucking dead. Voice! The Queen is fucking dead, NieR! The Queen is fucking dead! Vice, you can't say that! Fucking dead! Vice, why did you turn into Skeletor? Did that help recap what happened? Hopefully that recapped what happened. Oh, you'll cry on playthrough number 2. You'll cry on playthrough number 2. I think it's number 2. Come a little closer. Here comes the hyenas now. The wolf is saying, Edward, brother, brother. NinaTucker.exe is not responding. Terminate? Scar's like, damn straight. Terminate. We were looking for treasure. I made it out, but my fellow but my friends are still in there. It seems like the worst case scenario has come to pass. Screw these guys, they made their bed, now let them shit in it. If that shade is as big as they claim, it's too dangerous to let it live. Let's go in and take care of the shade. Yes, let's continue meddling in other people's problems. So that's exactly what a sane person does. Okay. Whereabouts is the shade gonna be then? Oh, don't make me play more challenge rooms. I will be so pissed. Yona is going to die and relatively quickly, but let's all do this not necessary. Well, here's the thing, right? We don't know where Yona is right now. We got a pretty good idea. She's with the Shadow Lord, right? We got a pretty good idea. She's with the Shadow Lord. There's not much we can do until we find where the Shadow Lord is. And we know where the Shadow Lord is. He's in his castle. And in order to get to the Shadow Lord's castle, we need the keys. And we're like one key off being able to get into the Shadow Lord's castle. We know that kainYé is fine, because the Shadow Lord took kainYé. There's no way the Shadow Lord would let kainYé die. If the Shadow Lord went to the hassle of going to NieR's village just to grab kainYé. And with the Shadow Lord looking like our main character, there's got to be some fucking weird shit going on here. Hi, Bruna. Hi, I was watching your 2013 Hideki Naganuma samples video and noticed you were streaming. Instead of leaving a comment there, I wanted to say hi and tell you that was a great video. Have a nice day. Thank you very much. Hi, Bruna. Well, it's been a long time since I made a Hideki Naganuma video, that's for sure. I think the last one was a few years after that one. I made a community post today because it was 7 years since I uploaded that video. 7 whole years of people saying, where's the next one? Whoops. Thank you for coming in and saying hi. I appreciate that. Protected turtle. No problem. Easy. Damn, that was a big coincidence. 7 years to this day. How's that for weird? 7 years to this day. Spooky. Yeah, I suppose. I was going to say, how dare you say that? And then I'm like, no, actually, that's right. I barely do anything these days. No magic spewing bat. That's easy. I could do this. Better give me a word. Not even a word. Wow. I got a machine, though. Life gets in the way, I suppose. Or anything, really. But I sure want to see more Diranto. Yeah, we might as well plug this. Really need to do more with that. What can I say? I'm a busy man. I'm a busy man. Busy not doing anything because of like being fucking miserable all the time. Is that not a command? I could have sworn Real Asia was a bot command. Seriously? There it is. Check out Escape Route's Real Asia channel, yeah. For reviews on anime. Nightbot being slow again. Gabal. Ooh, Gabal. Yeah. Nightbot still being slow. Twisted Ring. Ooh, that's a good pickup. Can I go through the door this side? I don't think I can. If there's sand on the bottom of a door, it means I can't go through it, right? No, I can go through it. Wow. Nightbot really is having a hard time. Come on, Nightbot. You're having a little fucky-wucky. Oh, it does the timer just fine. Is the command slow, or is it something else? So, Gebuloth. Gebul. I already had, like, other levels of Geb. Okay. But oops, we made a fucky wucky. Is it slow bot? Might be slow bot. It's definitely something. I should remember it. Hey Trix, how's it going? You know what? There's something I should have done a long fucking time ago. There we go, it showed up. I think the command was slowbot. Oopsie whoopsie, we made a little fucky wucky. A whittle fucko boingo. The code monkeys at our headquarters are working very hard to fix this. Spanner? Spanner? Tape measure? Tape measure? The Bartman dance. Do I look like I'm in the physical condition to do the Bartman dance? Well, nearly was Chris Farley, but he could move. Chris Farley could move. But Chris Farley is like... What? Yo, hey, what's happening, dude? I'm the guy with the rep for being rude. Terrorizing people wherever I go. It's not intentional, just keeping the flow. Time forgetting monkey. What? I guess they mean, like, pausing? No, pausing is fine. Weird. Is this game related to NieR Automata, and how so? Yes! NieR Automata is the sequel to NieR. NieR Automata takes place like a few dozen thousand years after NieR. It's loosely connected, if at that. But yes, it is essentially the sequel to this game. Oh, I'm afraid you came up with that brilliant scheme a little too late. God damn it! Ugh! Oh, knock it off. Shut up, you. Dead. Bye-bye, bandit. I'll get you for this. Hey, asshole, there's a kid back in town who wants to play marbles, but he's too short. Think you can help? Eek, keep her away from me! That was some excellent restraint on your part, hussy. I expected a foul-mouthed tirade of epic proportions. Cram it up your index book. You guys done? Let's tie this guy up and report back. I'm still OP. I own NieR Automata is the sequel to this one, and NieR Automata takes place 1,000 years in the future after this game and is loosely based on the game. Yeah, it's loosely based. NieR is based on one of the endings of one of the Drakengard games, correct? Yes, it is, new moderator tricks. Yeah. There's a bonus ending in one of the Drakengard games, I think it's Drakengard 2, where the main characters get transported into our world and crash into Tokyo Tower. And that event, like, triggers this disease that they carry to spread around our planet, thus infecting everyone with this disease that kills people off. So they have to come up with, like, an understanding of magic and human souls in order to create new bodies for people to be transferred into at such a time that they can defeat this disease that's spreading. And that's essentially where NieR comes from. So it's like, it's built up off of a non-canon bonus ending in one of the Drakengard games. Yeah! It's crazy. Alright, Grimoire of Ice, quests, Nightmares and Dust. Oh, people gone missing in the sandstorms, that's right. Wow, thank you for the explanation. I did my best. I'm probably not 100% right, but I did my best. It's close enough. Oh no, it's a shade.
Stop with the bullshit and just kill them all!
Stop with the bullshit! The hussy. The hussy is correct. Kill all the monsters. I'm Alan Rickman. I hate using Lance, but I'm going to switch to Lance. Because Lance, I can actually hit these fuckers. He says. Pretty confident he can do it. There we go. It's actually pretty nuts. Got him. Oh, mate. Your bad guy voice sounds like Alan Rickman from Die Hard. I think Liam O'Brien was channeling Alan Rickman when he voiced Grimoire Weiss. Yes, it's the voice of Gara, by the way. The floating book. Which is just glorious. It's such a fitting voice. Oh, a big shade. No worries. I'm pretty OP. My weapon is amazingly powerful. If it's physical attacks, I do crazy damage. I think I've got the most powerful weapon in the game. BRB, gotta listen to the Bartman song now. I think that's it. Seems our people owe you another debt, outsider. At this rate, I may have to make you king and be done with it. It's no big deal. But listen, we've got problems. When we first saw this shade, it was disguised as one of the masked people. What? Are you saying there may be shades among my own people? It's possible. You may want to keep an eye out. Cursed shades, I won't let you lay a single claw on my people. Here's a small reward for you. Please take it. A small reward? Now you listen here, king. You owe me way more. Right, so incomplete quests is stuff to get. And there were people in the sand. People who went missing in the sandstorm. So let's see if we can figure this one out. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. What's Emil screaming about now? Soybomb's streaming tonight, isn't he? More Final Fantasy VIII, right? I might put him on to sleep too. It'll be the... Whenever Soybomb's streaming, they're the nights that I don't put Vine Sauce on to sleep to. Well, I won't go all the way until Soy streams, but I'm feeling pretty good about putting another 40 minutes into this game. Thank you very much, H. Brunner, for subscribing. That's incredibly awesome of you. Thank you very much. I don't have the... anime mask kicking about at the moment. Otherwise, I'd put it on and make you regret subscribing to me. However, do I have anything around that I can do that's pretty fucking stupid or ridiculous for the sake of comedy? Yeah, look, what have I got behind me? A giant Bulma? That's not going to work. Oh, I know. I got a little something. I got a little something fun. Oh, this is gonna be good. Oh, this is gonna be good. Totally forgot I had this. Nay! Nay, I say! Nay, I say! Oh, no! Right, so I'll wear this for about 10 seconds. I can't see in this shit. Oh my god.
Is this it? The shade that appears during sandstorms?
I'll fight this boss in this.
Look out! You can't see a thing in here.
You can't see a thing! Neither can I, mate. Dark Execution. There you go, that's more like it.
Close enough to kill him.
Let's get this over with.
Oh gosh. Now it makes sense. It attacked people by hiding in the giant dust storms. That's pretty smart for a shade. We'd best warn the client about this shade. Elaborate machine. This way. I think I know where I'm going. Woo! Item. Oh man. Fucking hell. Where are we? Okay, what have we had? Oh my god, oh boy, lol, escape route brony. I object to that. Yes, the horse head returns. You remember it from the Halloween stream last year in the summer. You kept it on longer than I thought you would. Thank you. If you can't find your anime mask, you'll be wearing this while yelling very, very funny when someone subscribes. No. Wearing that was just a one-off thing now. Just to appreciate. And you're sweating. Damn right I'm sweating. Fucking hell. My hair is a mess. I need to have a shower tonight before bed. Yes, a shower before I go to bed. I'm one of those people. I don't have time to shower in the morning. It's too fucking early. Actually, guy I need to report to is here.
Hey.
Nice. So I guess the next thing is need to get the bits for this reconstruction effort. Clay and log. Iron ore. Iron ore. Junk heap. I can purchase it. Clay. Village? Log, definitely village. Let's see what's in the material shop here. Because they might be asking me for things that are in their own shop, which would just be ridiculous, but it's not the first time the game has done this, where someone's asked me for something and it's in that town's shop. So, I'm going to assume it is, and I'm going to have a look for it. Luckily, this game is littered with fast travel methods. Right, so the clay is here. The others, I think I'm going to have to do the town, which is fine. I think iron ore is at the junk heap, so in fact I need to go visit 3 places. So I guess I'll teleport to town from the desert. Buy the logs. Go to the junk heap. Buy the iron ore. Teleport, go back to town. Teleport to the desert. And return to Facade. Oh! Yo, Puyo Puyo Quest are having a Dr. Slump collab event. Oh, interesting. Plus an Arale character in game with the Puyo makeover. The thing about Arale is what makes Arale Arale is that she's drawn by Akira Toriyama. If you drew Arale in the Puyo Puyo style, she would just look like a Puyo Puyo character. Like, she wouldn't look like Arale. And isn't it gonna be awkward? Is it gonna be awkward that there's a character called Ale and a character called Arale? Isn't that going to make things awkward? Ale, Arale. Ooh, 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 ooh. Right, village. Oh yeah, there's a fast travel to the Northern Plains, isn't there? Probably should have just done that. Oh well. I'll run there now that I'm in town. There's a material shop here, and I think...
Hey.
No, it's here.
How are you today?
No, that's a grocer. Grocer Jack. No, I'm not making that joke again. Nobody laughed the last time. It's the material shop. I know this town has one. Okay. I'm talking about Pollo with Arale in it sushi. You're not even following. What? I think sushi is following. I think you're just being mean little Jonah again. Was some damn good 90s nostalgia. What was some damn good 90s nostalgia? As opposed to toothache. That's some damn good 90s neuralgia.
I hope you find your Yoda. I really do.
Come on, I really worked hard on that one. No? Okay. Listening to Bartman. Do the Bartman! Do the Bartman! Last name Simpson. First name go to hell. God damn, that's some nice 90s fibromyalgia. I'm going to assume that's a real thing. I can't be bothered to look it up. Dark Execution! This is how we do it. Oh, undoubtedly. But I don't mind. It's a muscle pain disorder that no one really understands yet. Ooh. Muscle pain. About to say, wasn't that a song by Milo? But no, that was Muscle Car. Not Muscle Pain. Pain signals amplified in the brain. I tell you what, if you've got a disorder whereby you feel more pain than other people, that probably leads to you being a very careful person. Aberrant shout, fluorite, yes. Beast Lord, I'm Beast Lord. Nice. Agent Overlord, Silver Ore, Broken Motor, yeah. Silver ore, elaborate machine, natural rubber. Iron ore. Okay. Titanium alloy. Okay. If I do rebirth, I'm gonna have to buy more iron ore. Yeah. That's fine. There'll be a point where I'll do a shit ton of... Damn throat feels so clogged up. Oh man, that sucks, Gino. Something going around? Bartman begins. Whoa! I'm Bartman! Who the hell are you? I'm Bartman! Yeah. Yes, I saw the trailer for One-Chanbara Origins. My zombie girls are back! My zombie girls are back! It was such a surprise as well to see them in Z2. It was such a surprise to see them in Z2. Oh, execution! The 90s anime version of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Oh! You mean the superhero... Oh, what was it? Superhero... Legend? Superhero Legacy? I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it was called Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: The Superhero Legacy. That's what I'm going to go out on a limb and say it was called. There was a cute fairy in it. She was fucking hot. Superman Legend. There we go. You got it. Superman Legend. That series was... I say series, it was 2 episodes. It was fucking good. Damn fine fairy, yeah. She was very good. Oh, your first torrent ever? Okay. What was my first torrent ever? Yeah, that's a very good question. I could barely remember. I think it might have been Yellow Card's album Ocean Avenue. I think. I know, of all things to torrent, right? I bought the album. I bought the album. Don't worry, I bought the album. But at the time, I didn't buy the album. If I could find you now, things would get better. We could leave this town and run forever. Oh, he's at the palace. Was a season of The Simpsons. I have torrented The Simpsons once. 2 episodes. 2 episodes of The Simpsons. So I had footage for my Simpsons review. Simpsons the arcade game review. Which nobody who likes the arcade game should watch that. Because they might not agree with what I said.
Hey.
Oh, that paid for all the bits I bought. We're back up to 629. Not bad. Well, I guess what I'll do then is go see if Devla has any more jobs for me. Which means going back to town. If you're just playing through the story, this game's nice and breezy. Like, in terms of story content, this game is really just nice and breezy. But, if you're going for 100%, this game drags. You know, fun fact, the Simpsons arcade game is garbage. Oh! Oh! We are in agreement, Draven. Well, I don't think it's garbage. I think it's a perfectly fine game for when it came out. But I examined it under the lens of what Simpsons became and what had already aired on television at the time it released. I was very negative. I was very negative about like how close it is to the show. Because it's not like the show. At all. It's fine. It's a decent little credit cruncher, you know? I'll give it that. It's a decent little credit cruncher. A little coin muncher. A decent game. A decent game. But, it's not very authentic to the source material. Even given that they didn't have a lot of source material at the time, it's still not very authentic to the source material that was available at the time. It's disturbing the sleep of kings. Did I not have a map for Facade, or did it just not load because I was examining menus too fast? Back to Facade!
Yeah, I'm kind of busy.
Developed in Japan and they only had a season of stuff to work with. Yes, that's true. They only had a season, and even then I don't think they had much of one season. I think they had about 6 or 7 episodes, because seriously. Bart's shirt is the wrong colour, but we know why. That's nothing new. We know about that. There was definitely some stuff that they got right. Marge having rabbit ears underneath her hair. It was clearly a labour of love. Like, it wasn't just, here's The Simpsons, slap it on a beat-em-up license, let's make money for arcades. There was definitely more to The Simpsons arcade game than that. It wasn't just created to make money. Marker. Item and item drop rate 20%. Still pretty shitty. Where's your blue shirt? I don't have a blue shirt. Hey, Bart, put on the Mickey Mouse ears. I don't wanna. Hey, look, I'm the head of an evil corporation. I'm the face of an evil corporation. Yeah. So yeah, Marge was going to be revealed to be the bunny. Homer was going to be revealed to be Krusty the Clown. So the arcade game makes, like, that's it. I'm the mascot of an evil corporation. The game makes nods to these things that didn't actually come true. but were planned to be true. So in a lot of ways, the Simpsons arcade game was true to the source material, but in other ways it was not. Why would Mr. Burns feel the need to rob a jewelry store? I mean, I understand he's the villain, but he could buy every fucking jewelry store in the world if he wanted to. Wait. I could just get here from the upper level. Is there a way up here normally that I've just been missing? Wasn't aware there was a whole upper level up here. Wow, there's so much of this town I've never been able to explore. Because it's just too high up. Oh my god. I did not even know this. So much town. Such wow. Smithers cracking though, I'm not so sure. Ah, I can't get over there. That's an invisible wall. Okay. It's cool though that I can get to this area. I didn't know I could. Do. Back to the temple, I guess. Really making use of those assets. Mr. Burns having... Okay, here's another one. Mr. Burns having a mecha. Mr. Burns fighting with a mecha. What explanation do you have for that? Because the only one I can think of is that Mr. Burns, you know, isn't a very able-bodied person. He might want a mecha to move around. To move his body freely, but it was actually meant for protection when working in the plant, but Burns instead mobilized it with defense mechanisms. You know, that's really not a bad answer, actually. That it was like something for moving, like, nuclear waste, and he weaponized it. Yeah, I can believe that, actually. If you bring in Frink, you start to bring in non-canon. Because there's like this sort of unwritten rule in The Simpsons that episodes that feature Frink are like not canon. Like, this might sound crazy and you might say, no, there's no basis for this. But hear me out. X-Files episode. Frink featured in it heavily, not canon. Any episode where they look into the future or go to the future or the past due to some sort of machine that Frink created, not canon. All the Treehouse of Horrors, heavy use of Frink, Treehouse of Horror isn't canon. Frink is one of those characters where it's like so easy to like rule out what happens. They're gonna make me play through this whole dungeon again. No. Oh, thank God. Man, I remember being so happy Big Bang Theory got picked up after season 1, but quickly lost interest. I just couldn't get into Big Bang Theory. I don't like Big Bang Theory for the same reason I don't like lots of nerd or geek comedies. There's no point me explaining this at length. If you want to know how I feel about shows like Big Bang Theory, look up Action Points, Action PTS video on Big Bang Theory. That will tell you everything you need to know about what I feel about Big Bang Theory. That'll tell you everything. Because he pretty much hit it nail on the fucking head. That's if that video is even available anymore. I don't know if it is. Oh, an item! Pyrite! I needed that for crafting! Yes! For weapon upgrading. Oh. Basically, Action Point says that throughout his growing up, being into being a nerd, being a geek, was something that he got bullied for, and, now it's played up for laughs. Being a nerd or being a geek is popular, but only in that sort of, oh, I'm such a nerd, oh, I'm such a geek kind of way. Like, he pretty much hits the nail on the fucking head about how I feel about shit like that. I grew up pretty much, dare I say, fucking oppressed for being into video games, for being into anime. And yet now it's so cool to be into it. It's so hip, and people point and they go, haha, oh, I'm such a nerd. Oh, I'm such a geek. And it's like, you weren't there when you were getting your head like rubbed in the fucking dirt for being into video games. I got absolutely trashed for liking Pokemon as a teenager. Where's this, Shades from the Baron Temple. Disturbing the sleep of kings. NieR 360. Sleep of kings. Disturbing the sleep of kings. There's a trial room I'm missing. Okay. Not this one. Not that one. There's a trial room I'm missing in order to open up the door to the bridge. I'll find it. Yeah, being forced not to like stuff. Because if you were shown to enjoy anything, it was something people could grab and use against you. And it broke my heart to not be allowed to enjoy the things that I enjoy. So I missed a trial room, yeah. Yeah. Leaping rabbit. Oh, that's easy. Don't jump. Tell that to Shiho. Tried to beat you out of liking Mario. Fucking hell. You know, it explains a lot, though. You know what? Our Lord and Savior Sakurai does hear us every once in a while. Occasionally, we'll get a banjo. And now the door opens. Go fucking figure. Ooh, Outlaw Star. I've got that on DVD. I haven't got around to watching it. I started trying to watch Martian Success in the Desco. Oh my god, is that a 90s dub or what? You know what I fucking mean? Oh, everybody sounds like they're on sugar. Oh, I couldn't fucking bear it. I'm not a pilot, I'm a chef! I'm a chef! Fucking hell. Oh, man. That was painful. On Blu-ray and DVD? Oh, nice. I've only got it on DVD. Don't know why I'm healing. There'll be a save point before the boss, won't there? Yeah. Game will automatically heal me. Are you saying Sakurai is actually Santa Claus? No, because Santa Claus wouldn't make you pay for Banjo and Kazooie. So he's not Santa Claus.
Damn it!
He's a strong one. We better take our time.
No wonder the masked people couldn't take this guy out.
Save that for later, boy. We must stay calm.
Calm my ass!
Calm your ass? Certainly, kainYé. With pleasure. Oh shit! That it? Nice. He's shrewd business clause then. Labyrinth song. It's not a very strong weapon, though. Wow. Well, that's one way of putting it, I suppose. Quest completion, 92%! Holla! Ain't no stopping me! Copy written, don't copy me! Holla! Okay. Let's go check town, make sure there's not any other side missions for me to do. $29.47, not bad. Not even 30 hours into the game and I'm at 92% quest completion. Fucking hell. I put this many hours in. And about 28 of those 30 hours, you know, are streamed. Like, 2 hours of this game was fishing off stream to get money. So I could pay for quests. Oh, fucking poisoned. Can't be bothered to do anything about it. Oh, no more comments about the graveyard. Plant seed, advanced date, plant seed, advanced date. Well, there is that. But I found that fishing for clownfish, like, you get fuck tons of money for that, like, for the amount of work it takes. Village. I stuck around for the 4-hour stream where you did nothing but plant moonflower seeds. Yes, there was that. The 4 hours of that was trying to get a white moonflower, aka the lunatia, to grow in my garden. But we did have a Sakura Wars news stream to watch while that was on. Fair enough. No jobs. Nobody wants any work doing. Okay. So the next thing is going to get the new weapon from the brothers. You'll be hooked on the brothers. Swing your arms from side to side. Sex, oh yes, enter Super Mario. Then what? Do we do BP now? If we do BP now, there's literally nothing stopping us going into the end game. No, there is. There are side quests. Okay. Yeah. There's still some side quests to do. Right, then, we will go fight BP. Fuck it. Sega versus Capcom.
Hey.
Off to the junk heap. 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 He's got a request for us. Does the request involve slaughtering robots? Asshole shades. Asshole shades. Asshole shades. Yeah, absolutely, I agree. Star Fox Zero was a good game, marred by terrible decisions. Release it on Switch, with controls that don't suck, and you've basically got... You've got a fantastic Star Fox game there. There is so much stuff that Star Fox Zero does right, like the secret Peppy do a barrel roll mission. Like, all the branching paths. It's such a good game. Let down by just really fucking bad decisions. But in the meantime, we do have Starlink, and the Star Fox content in that game is a lot of fun. So, we do have that in the meantime, but it doesn't compare to what a real Nintendo Star Fox game would be like. And it doesn't compare to Platinum Games' Star Fox Zero. Platinum Games did what they were told to. They were told by Miyamoto, do these stupid things. And nobody's going to turn around and say no to Miyamoto, and that's the problem. Nobody has the balls to stand up to Miyamoto. Nobody has the balls to tell Miyamoto he's wrong.
Hey there.
Great.
No new F-Zero games, you know there is that.
I need to ask you for a favor.
Oh, yeah?
I want you to avenge my brother.
That's a rather ponderous favor.
It's my mission. It's why I've been creating these weapons for the past 4 years. I don't care about money. I only care about making a weapon strong enough to kill those bastards.
What bastards?
The ones in the mountain. That little shade and his robot.
There are shades here?
Your brother was killed by a shade?
Yes.
And what have we decided,
It's killing time.
You've got to kill him.
Strengthen weapons. Can I strengthen anything? Labyrinth song, yes I can. Can't level anything else up at the moment. Why do I get the feeling next E3 is going to have an F-Zero? Are you calling it now? Like, nobody has the balls to tell Miyamoto he's wrong. Wow, this dinosaur planet game we're making looks really fucking good. I can't wait to create our wonderful work of art. Hey, you should stick Fox in there. Miyamoto, what the fuck? Did you just disagree with me? No, Miyamoto, Lord and Savior Miyamoto-san, we'll put Star Fox in there. Ah, yes, we're making this excellent Donkey Kong Country game that's a love letter to the original games. Maybe Donkey Kong should blow on the grass. What the fuck, Miyamoto? What did you say? Oh no, Miyamoto, you're a genius. Yes, let's make Donkey Kong blow on the grass and also put in horrible motion controls for no reason. Miyamoto fucks up everything he touches. Like, he didn't used to. But he does now. Gotta try and remember where in the fucking junk heap I have to go now. The shade in his fucking robot. B2, I think. So we're back here again. To get back at Miyamoto for trash talking the first game. Do we know that for a fact? But that's the reason why. Yeah, this game is only playable with bongos. New play control! I gotta ask you, is Jet Race good? Or whatever the fuck it's called in your region. Because I picked up the Wii version. And I want to know what it's like. Because I know that game gave us Calypso. Which is a good thing. Miyamoto's like, I miss novelty. Meanwhile, Switch is best-selling Nintendo console. Like, I think the consumers have decided what they want, Miyamoto-san. Miyamoto-kun. I'm sure, like, gamers have decided what they want. And I'm sure it's not what you want, Miyamoto-kun. You know, if Miyamoto was not involved in Odyssey, that really says a lot about Odyssey's quality. Because Odyssey's a fucking, like, decent Mario game. I wouldn't call it great. I'm not a huge fan of Odyssey, honestly. But knowing that Miyamoto was not involved with it says a lot. That also probably explains why Mario's, like, physics and control are different. Because Miyamoto is always involved in, like, making sure Mario feels like Mario. Mario definitely feels very different mechanically in Odyssey. Which is a good thing. Even with Miyamoto not involved, the level layouts are still... The level layouts were still very 3D World in Odyssey. It was just bigger areas, but it was still the same obstacle courses that the Galaxy and 3D World and 3D Land were. They were still just shitty little obstacle courses placed around a giant map to try and make you feel like the game's more open world. You can tell I have, like, zero interest in Odyssey. Odyssey's a good game. Odyssey's a good game. It's okay. I'm not a huge fan of Odyssey. Definitely played worse Mario games. Yeah, Mario Land 2 is a pretty sturdy game. I streamed it on this channel. I streamed the Game Boy Color fan port. I did a Let's Play way back when of the original. I grew up with Mario Land 2. when I got my Game Boy as a child, I got my Game Boy with Mario Land and Mario Land 2. Game Boy and a carry case. I remember the Christmas that I got it. Oh, thank you very much. Cartolero Comum has just subscribed. That's quite an interesting name. I said it and I think my furniture started to float. How are you doing? Anyway, if you're here, hi. I got my Game Boy with Mario Land 2, and a Game Boy carry case. That Christmas, like Christmas night, I'm supposed to be like sleeping. What am I doing? I'm playing Tree Zone in Mario Land 2. Do the mask dance, ERB. Well, I would if, say, like Koba, Komum, Kamuri, Kubida, Kubidi, Kabidigo was here in the chat talking, but I'm not going to do it for the benefit of a subscriber that's not here. Was it? You know, that explains a fucking lot, doesn't it? Show that. Oh, another moderator handled it. His decision to make Paper Mario 3DS the sticker-starred clusterfuck it was. Wow. How'd you miss the point so fucking hard? How'd you miss the point so fucking hard? I didn't know the Japanese people enjoyed eating shit so much. Don't they, like, make burgers out of shit over there? I think we know that they enjoy eating shit, so... Nah, I kid, but still. When you've been starved of something for so long, you will take something terrible in its place, because at least you get something. Oh, we've been starved of Crazy Taxi so long, I'll happily play this shitty mobile phone game based on Crazy Taxi. There's just such a thing as being too thirsty, guys. It's like the same people who buy Belle Delphine's tap water. Land definitely requires, you know, more respect in Smash Brothers. Like, we need a Mario Land 2 Mario Zone stage. Although Smash has had a Tatanga trophy before. So Land has definitely had representation. I read a satire article along the lines of first shipment of Game Ago awarded ships, dozens seeking treatment for herpes. Yeah, the problem is people actually believe that that was a real article. Because they're so ready to make fun of Belle Delphine. They're just jealous that they can't sell bathwater. I know, right? It's dumb, though. I mean, it's so dumb. It's a fucking publicity stunt, and it worked. People are talking about this human. I think that's the nicest word I can use. So... yes, Nintendo had their own Lego blocks called N&B, Nintendo and Block. One thing that made Nintendo and Block different than Lego is that they sold a lot of cylindrical blocks, but as it turned out, the cylindrical blocks were shit to build with. So they didn't really do all that well financially. Because they were shit to build with. Dog of the day. I watched a video about it. I think it might have been like someone like Nintendo. Oh. I can't believe I'm subscribed to Nintendo. There's just something about him that's... anybody who uses an existing word or thing in their username, like, really freaks me out. Like, creators who are like, The Lonely Goomba, or Gaijin Goomba, or Normal Block, or Nintendo. You know, like, taking something that exists and making your name around it. Like, that to me is just fucking cringe. Come up with your own name. Hey, at least Pro Jared didn't, like, take like, the name of a game or something. Yes, there's lots of generic blocks. My workplace, the company I work for, has a large number of compatible with leading brands blocks. It's the nature of the world. Something successful, you just gotta copycat it. For that, I mean. Yeah, I know, right? They got more than 5 IPs to make games for. Lol. Nintendo has more than 5 IPs. They got about 6 or 7. You serious? Oh, weird. I set it back to execution after the top-down section. I don't even remember doing that. I just find it really cringe and really lazy when a developer takes an existing name for something rather than, like, make up their own name. Like, not only is there probably, like, major copyright concerns. Possibly. You would never catch me with a username like SonicFan17 or Mattendo or something like that. Or Matt Sega. Sega Matt. King Sega. Nintendevon. Sega Mega Man. Yeah, I know, right? That sort of thing. Users who have, like, names like that, YouTubers that have names like that, They're just total utter cringe to me. Like, do something inventive. Don't just name yourself after a company or thing that already exists. Just because you want to get, like, some like, thumbs up from the company. Just to be clear and confirm this, ERB. Just because you don't like their names or think their names sound bad, that does not mean you don't like their YouTube or their content, right? Exactly. Like, I still watch Nintendo, despite thinking his name is utter cringe. I still watch Nintendo. Sushi Sunshine, yours is a little bit different in the way that it's named after an earworm. If your name was Cool Shoeshine 2000, like, that would be a little bit more concerning. I'd be like, okay, come up with your own fucking name, lazy boy. If you were Cool Shoeshine 2000. But because your name is, like, based on an earworm, like a misheard lyric, it's fine. Like, there's not an exact science to it, but basically, if your username is Darkspine Sonic, like, I'm just saying, get the fuck out of here. That would be like if I called my YouTube Eyeball Frog. Yeah, Dreamcast guy. There's one. Dreamcast guy. My Chemical Romance 2345. Gerard Way, please answer my phone calls. I could be your Helena. Long ago. Just like the hearse you died to get in again. We are so very far from here. Super Brony 1997. Oh my god. What do you think of the username Sweet Stocking? It's obviously a reference to stocking and panty, right? Panty and stocking with garter belt, right? It would bother me if you made content on YouTube and your name was Sweet Stocking. I think that would bother me. Hitler the Hedgehog 20XX. Oh my god. Oh my god. I think I would congratulate someone for having the balls to be edgy enough to have a name like that. It's BP! Nothing personnel, kid. Yeah. Oh, man. Fucking hell. Why do I allow... Why do I allow this kind of conversation? It's boss time!
There it is. Good lord, it's enormous.
I'm too OP for my shirt. Too OP for my shirt. Too OP it hurts. British Petroleum. Beyond Petroleum. Oh, people say, microwave oven 6 hours. Tip top, steep dip, salsa dip, dip dip, dip
This
dip.
thing can transform.
See what I mean about boss phases, though? Like, if you're overpowered like I am, you've still got to wait for the bosses to go between their phases. Wow, Dark Phantasm. Dark Phantasm looks way fucking better in sealed verse cutscenes than it does.
Defend my mission. My mission.
Mission.
Be for real, do you think my username, he's saying 248, is lame? If you were putting out content like, hey, look, it's me, he's saying 248 here with another video. Hey, it's me, Swanky Box, and today we're looking at what would happen if Sonic had a giant penis in his eyes during the whole events of Sonic 1. Wow, I've always thought about this. Wow, childhood. If you're making content like that, I would be like, yeah, your name is lame. But, you know, if that's just your name for commenting on YouTube and commenting on chat, like, that's fine. If you were making content with that name, I'd be like, fucking hell.
You stupid machine! You killed my family! You took everything from me! Why did you have to be here? Why you? Why are you here? Why?
Hitting that thing won't bring your brother back.
But he's dead! And it's this bastard's fault! And hitting it makes me feel better! Just wait! You freak! You goddamn freak! I'm gonna explore this entire mountain now! I'll make terrible weapons! Killing machines! No one can stop me!
Yeah.
Don't worry, Gideon. You'll feel better. Beat that robot to pieces.
Madness driven by hate. This is hardly the happy ending I was expecting.
He doesn't know any other way.
Revenge is a fool's errand.
I know.
This is the last of them.
Now we can find the Shadow Lord. And Yona.
We certainly can.
We're almost there, Yona. Hold on.
Oh man, that's all of them.
Very funny! Very
Layla Christine has just subscribed. Thank you very much. Whoa, the subs are just coming and they don't stop 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 coming. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I got it for complimenting Nightbot before a drunk ERB. Really, Blank? Wow. I don't remember that, but okay. I was drunk at the time, yeah? Got a side mission for me, Gideon.
Hey.
Dog of the day, I know. Vesperia oh! The PS3 Vesperia playthrough! Yeah, I got really fucking smashed during bits of that, didn't I? I like to feel I was more sober throughout the second Vesperia playthrough. Anna's a very stressed dog. She's a very stressed dog. I'm thinking about getting, like, some calming stuff. Like, I don't know how you feel about, like, giving a pet something to, like, calm them. Like a calming lotion or something like that. But, generally speaking, she's going to be trouble to deal with while the folks are away. Unless we give her something to calm her first. But how do people feel about, like, those calming things for pets? Because there are some people that, like, go like, oh no, it's not fair, you know, it's like it affects them psychologically, you know. It's hampering, like... The thing is, if I go to pet Anna, she runs away, then cowers in the corner and won't eat her food. She doesn't play with toys. She's a rescue, and she doesn't play with toys. She has no interest in toys.
First mechanical monsters have shades. Some manner of curse been placed on this mountain.
You don't see me complaining. If there's shades to kill, I'm a happy man.
Here comes some more.
They are certainly dedicated to this attack.
Alright. Shades. I've been to this room already, but the game didn't have anything cool to do with it until now. But now it's just gonna pretty much throw shades at us for a while. About it. Shades are defeated. Report back to the junkie. Would she enjoy a nice calming donut? I'm not so sure. But humans also use calming things all the time. I guess the difference is what we can decide. Yeah. Well, it's called taking drugs. When a human's personality is very off and can't easily be changed by actions, drugs are used. I think it's the same deal here as long as it's not overused. I agree. While I would certainly feel bad about like using a calming thing to calm the dog, by the same page, you know, if it means she's gonna eat her food and drink water and not be timid and scared all the time and hiding in the corner, then I think it's worth considering it. I'm thinking more a spot on, like behind the ears. You know what I might do before ending this stream? Show you the progress on my PC NieR hacks. Like my camera and like no-clip stuff that I'm working on. Not making very good progress with it at the moment, but you'll see. Strengthening weapons. This is going to be the thing that takes the longest fucking amount of time. I was hoping you said the Bartman. What? If I save, right? Next major story thing is... going to the Shadow Lord's castle, by the way. Bing, 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 bing. 5 keys. We're missing a bunch of quests that Popola will now have for us. Deviler will now have for us. But I want to show you something cool. So, what I'm going to do is do a quick switch over. Because I want to show you something I've been working on. Some of the people who are paying attention on the Discord know about this, because I posted it. But I just want to briefly show you something I've been working on with, ERB, if you had a game to pick up next, what would it be? Like, narrow it down. System? System? Genre? Anything? So otherwise, that's a really big, broad question, isn't it? RC, PS3, cheat engine, PS3. Beyond the sea, somewhere waiting for me. No, come back. There we go. PS4. Oh, PS4. Okay. I've already got Judgment. I can't think of anything else I'd really want. For PS4 currently, I'm not so sure. PS3. NieR cheat table.
Vice, you dumbass! Start making sense, you rotten book, or you're gonna be...
So this is actually the PS3 version of NieR running in a PS3 emulator. Compatibility is on-off. Some bits run well, some bits don't run well. A little bit of performance anxiety. I've actually got the game running a little bit uncapped. There's some sound glitches. It's essentially the same game we've been playing on 360, but I want to show you a little something. So here, you don't need to know the exacts, but here I've got what I believe to be the height settings. So what I can do is I can freeze the height settings, and then as I jump, it tries to correct my character to that height setting. But however, I'm not actually adjusting my height. I'm merely adjusting the height that the game renders the character model at. If I try to roll, for example, it corrects my vertical position. And this is where I'm currently having problems. Is I'm trying to get it so it adjusts my Y value at all times. But all it's doing is adjusting where it renders me as appearing rather than where I actually am. So I'm actually on the ground. But we can still get a nice bird's eye view of the area. If I change this record value, let's say I want to have a look at this area. 200 was a good height. That's crashed the game. Nice one. 200 has crashed the game. Okay, no problem. We'll quit out. We'll quit. Please. Please. I see PS3. Maybe not 200. Maybe not 200. Maybe less than that. Let's do 40. Vice, you dumbass! Sole proof of concept. Some things work better than others. For example, 9999999 money and level 99 at the start of the game appeared to work rather well. RCPS3. The great thing about the way the memory works is everything is stored in the same place every time, which is something this emulator is fucking awesome for. But anyway, let's get up nice and high. 30, 40, okay. I don't know why 200 was considered too high, because you can get pretty much to like 100 here. Could have sworn I've done 200 in this area before. Let's do 100. Block our character into position. No reason why this shouldn't work. Change this record value. 80. Why is it crashing the game now? It didn't before. It used to work! My god, it doesn't even work anymore! When I want to show it off, it doesn't even work. I'm going to blame it on the computer being on for several days. Let's just leave it at that. I can't be bothered to figure out what's going on. So I'm going to do the official sign-off now. Start winding down for bed, seeing as I have a fairly early morning tomorrow, but it's of my own choice. I can choose when to work, but I'm choosing to work from 9 in the morning. I've got a 4-hour shift cleaning tomorrow. Yeah, I'm cleaning. 4-hour cleaning shift. So I get to choose what hours. I'm It won't be OBS or whatever because I output my PC HDMI into my laptop and I do the streaming from my laptop. So everything that happens on my PC is isolated. Yeah, 4-hour shift. I get to clean. I like cleaning. Cleaning is fun. Cleaning is relaxing. And then after that, I've got like the next day. I've got like a 1 o'clock shift. No, nothing ridiculous. Nothing I can't handle. Oh, you might have been wondering about my desktop wallpaper there. For a very brief moment, you might have seen a beautiful looking redhead. Well, joke's on you. It's Ostwind. You know that horse game we played? Did you know they made another one back in 2017? Yeah, you can look forward to a stream of that sometime. Okay, I'm off. Until next time. If we live that long.
I can't stop.